McDonald's? You're kidding me, right? You're freaking out because Donald Trump did a photo op at McDonald's. Okay.
Let's get ready to rumble! You can't handle the truth. Somebody with the top of the line.
Hi, I'm Pastor Marty. Welcome to the Afternoon Drive. Please make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, and once you are, smack the bell, click the word all. That will give you notification of my rants, my ravings, my undeniably flawless reasonings. Hey, please like and share this video. It's the only way that we get the word out that we're here. Thank you so much for being a part of the Afternoon Drive. So over the weekend, I believe it was on Sunday, Donald Trump stopped by a McDonald's in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. You've all seen the video footage of it. He goes in, he's wearing, the typical Donald Trump attire. He's got his suit on, he takes the jacket off, he puts the apron on, he glad hands with some of the employees, and then an employee, like he's a trainee, shows him what to do at the French fryer and how to, turn out those golden crisp McDonald's French fries. Let me pause right here to ask a question that Jim Gaffigan asked many years ago. Did your mom ever make anything that tasted as good or as perfect as a McDonald's French fry? The answer is no, of course not. I don't know what it is about McDonald's fries, but I absolutely love them. But they do have a shelf life of about 15 minutes, and then after that, they're pretty much like nasty. But other than that, I love McDonald's French fries. So there's Trump making the fries, and then he's, handing, food out through the drive-through window. Apparently, it was announced he was going to be there because the people, were interacting with him in the drive-through line very positively. Mr. President, we love you. Thank you for taking a bullet for us, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. One person said to him, and I think this is what's got the media just over the top angry. One person said to him, hey, Mr. President, now you've actually worked longer at McDonald's than Kamala Harris ever did. He said, that's right. I've worked here 15 minutes, which is 15 more than Kamala has. This is what's got the media going out of their minds. And they're running headlines like Donald Trump is giving unsubstantiated accusations that Kamala Harris didn't work at McDonald's. Okay, where's the proof she did? Well, you can't possibly expect her 40 some odd years later to still have the pay stubs from when she worked at McDonald's. No, I really don't, but there are records. What McDonald's did she work at? It's obviously got a location, an owner, and they keep records. Did she or didn't she? Some of my kids worked at McDonald's. I know they didn't save any of this stuff. I don't even think they got their little McDonald visors anymore. But they worked at McDonald's, and if push came to shove, we know what McDonald's they worked at. Those McDonald's could be contacted, and they would have proof of their employment. So, Kamala, you've made this assertion. The thing is this has really been kind of a reinvention, something that's happened in about 2019 when she was running for president and, got out of the race even before the Iowa caucus because she was polling at 0. Shows you how popular she is. Everybody just wanted Kamala. And, she had mentioned then out on the campaign trail, I come from a middle-class family. And here we go. I worked at McDonald's. It's what paid my way through college. She got pressed on that, and her campaign had to say, no, she only worked there one summer to earn some extra money. She didn't actually pay her way through college. So the story of her work history at McDonald's has evolved, changed, we might say made up and fabricated. But when you look at other things, when she's had to report on her work history and, gives all of these places that she's worked and positions she's held. Funny thing is McDonald's has never made the list. Again, personally, I don't care. But you went out there, you said you did it. Nobody can seemingly prove if you worked there or not. And Donald Trump got some laughs at your expense. You're PO'd. The media, which is absolutely going out of its way to lie and cover up for you because they want you to be the president, is now feigning outrage that how dare Donald Trump make this accusation against Kamala Harris. Really? People can't make mortgage payments, and they've maxed out credit cards to just try to survive this Biden economy. And you want to make this about, did Kamala or didn't she dunk chicken McNuggets into a grease vat? What? What you really don't like is Donald Trump connects with people. Don Jr. told us about this back in 2016. He said, my dad is the blue-collar billionaire. He said, my dad is a celebrity. He has hosted celebrity events. Anybody that's rich and powerful has hobnobbed with my dad. They've done dinner parties. My dad's very comfortable in that element. But he said he's just as comfortable going out onto one of his construction sites and having a beer and a slice of pizza with the guys who work there. And just shooting the bull with them and cracking jokes with them. Donald Trump, and some of you are going to lose your minds when I say this, is authentic. He's a liar. No, he's authentic. What you see is what you get. Now, he makes no bones about the fact he was born to privilege. But apparently he was born to privilege, again, it was in Queens, New York, which is very much a working class borough of New York City. It's not Manhattan. His father told him, don't mess with Manhattan. Those are not our kind of people. I think what his father was trying to warn him was, number one, they'll eat you alive and they're not really your friends. This is where you can make good money and you're going to have a core of people who love you and will support you. Dad wasn't wrong about that. And Dad obviously gave him a work ethic. By the way, we don't ever read about scandals with the Trump kids like we do Hunter Biden. None of the Trump kids left a laptop around with, pictures of them smoking dope on it and, banging the dead sibling's wife and, underage teenage prostitutes, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Ivanka never wrote a book where she confessed to, taking showers as a teenager with her dad. The Biden family is just vile and corrupt and nasty. We don't have any of those kind of stories about the Trump kids. And I'm not saying that they were angels and didn't get in trouble and didn't sneak off to parties and maybe even, do coke or whatever when they were young back in the day. You don't read about it because by and large, Donald Trump raised his kids. They all had a work ethic. Eric Trump talks about that Ivanka can actually drive a dump truck and a bulldozer. that he took his kids when they were teenagers out to job sites when he was building skyscrapers and remaking the New York skyline. And his kids all worked there. And they weren't like in The Sopranos, no-show jobs, sitting in a lawn chair collecting a paycheck. They were actually pushing wheelbarrows and carrying bags of cement and cleaning up work sites. They were working. He gave his kids a work ethic. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, we could use a little more of that. And so Donald Trump may have been born to privilege, but he was taught how to work. Kamala Harris, on the other hand, was born into a socialist communist family. I don't want to hear any more about her. She was middle class. Yeah, we'll see. We'll find out. You're lying for her, you cover for her. And the bottom line was Donald Trump connects with people on a real level. Anything Kamala Harris does is pure cringe. She can't even go into a convenience store when she's going to buy a bag of Doritos and not have it come across as ew. We find out that her team gets there 15 minutes before she does. They kick everybody out of the store and make sure that there are only sycophant, fawning, feigning Kamala supporters in there. Donald Trump walks into a place of business, never knows if he's walking into friendly or hostile territory, like he did when he did the Pittsburgh Steelers game the other night. And thousands of people cheer for him and chant USA. And Donald Trump shows up. Kamala Harris stages up, and there's a difference. That's why she had to send the video into the Al Smith dinner. Kamala Harris, there is absolutely nothing authentic about her. She is Mr. Potato Head, a hollow plastic representation of the real thing.